Simone Ashley went from Netflix royalty to nearly invisible in one of the most anticipated Hollywood films of the year. But why? The Bridgerton star was supposed to make a splash in F1, the adrenaline-fueled racing movie headlined by Brad Pitt. Fans were excited, headlines were buzzing, but when the film's final trailer dropped, something strange happened. Simone was nowhere to be seen. Not a word, not a scene, just a blink and you'll miss it moment. And that left everyone asking, what happened? Back in July 2024, it was a huge deal when Simone's casting was announced. Coming fresh off her breakout role in Bridgerton, she was tapped to join a star-studded lineup that included Brad Pitt, Damson Idris, and Kerry Condon. It looked like the perfect next step, an ambitious leap from period drama to a high-stakes action blockbuster. But behind the fast cars and flashing lights, there was a different story unfolding. As F1 wrapped filming and headed into post-production, director Joseph Kosinski made a quiet revelation. He told People magazine that Ashley's role had been dramatically scaled down during the editing process. In fact, it had been reduced to a non-speaking role entirely. Why? Simple. Too much story, not enough time. It happens on every film, Kosinski explained. You have to shoot more than you can use. There were 2 or 3 storylines that ultimately didn't make it into the final cut. One of those was Simone's, but Kosinski made it clear this wasn't about her talent, quite the opposite. She's an incredible talent, an incredible actress and singer, he said. I would love to work with her again. It wasn't personal, it was editing, but for fans, it still felt like a letdown. So how did Simone take it? Surprisingly well. In an interview months before the truth came out, she called the filming experience one of the craziest things she'd ever been a part of. Shooting in Abu Dhabi during the Grand Prix, surrounded by roaring engines and fireworks, felt like theater to her, live, raw, and intense. She said she'd been involved in the project for years. I met for this movie, I think, before Bridgerton even came out, she shared. That's how long it had been in development. So when the role ended up being smaller than expected, it wasn't a shock. It was just how things played out. Later, speaking to Elle, Simone admitted, my involvement in the project was very small. But instead of disappointment, she chose gratitude. I'm grateful to be in that movie. I don't think I'll ever do anything like that again. And maybe that's the most powerful part of this story. Because in an industry where actors are often cut, silenced, or sidelined without warning, Simone handled it with grace. No public outrage, no bitterness, just appreciation for the ride, and quiet confidence that this isn't the end. She may have been nearly invisible in F1, but she's already proved she can command the spotlight. And with her talent, it's only a matter of time before she's front and center again.